Hey everyone. I honestly wasn't planning on making another video about this game, but I feel like I owe a little bit of an apology to the community that made this game. When I made my last video about the Quest for Glory 2 VGA remake, I don't know if it came down that hard on it, but I made some criticisms about it that probably weren't warranted. And I kind of complained about the mouse-based interface. Yeah, I don't like that I can't type in commands. And I complained about the character portraits, like here's Rakesh. Let's talk to Rakesh. What's your name, Rakesh? He looks, I don't know, I mean the portraits aren't really that bad, but I guess I'm just annoyed that they're there since they weren't in the original game, and the fact that they weren't in the original game means it's horribly, horribly wrong to have things like, yeah, okay. It's just, so I just kind of made a video complaining about a few things, and I said, yeah, they kind of changed some things which I didn't like, and I thought that was the end of it. It turns out, and I didn't really realize this. I guess there was a thread actually on the forum for the community that made this game, and there was actually a discussion there which I wasn't aware of. I mean, I didn't even see this discussion, but somebody else told me about it. Apparently, people were kind of upset. Like, I guess not really like hugely angry, but they kind of got their feelings hurt because. I kind of dissed this game after all the work that had gone into it and all the anticipation that people had regarding waiting for it, and I kind of feel bad now. Honestly, I feel terrible now because I realized that a lot of work has gone into this game. I mean, to basically recreate every screen from scratch in 256 colors took a lot of work. And then all the additional things, like there are some additional subquests in this game, and then to make these portraits, even though I still think they look a little bit silly, some of them, like this is Isser, and he looks kind of like, I don't know, he reminds me of nothing so much as Neil Stevenson, which is kind of almost the opposite of what Isser is supposed to look like, and I realize that's just me being ridiculous, but I mean, I'm not trying to diss the artwork that's gone into the game. I know that a lot of hard work again was put into this game, and it took years. I mean, we were waiting for years for this game to come out. So it's a tremendous project. A lot of effort and time and trouble has gone into making this game, and I really wouldn't want to suggest that that it wasn't worth it or that it's a bad game. It really isn't. I mean, it really is a good game. I've played through some of it. I haven't finished it, but it's really a gorgeous game, and I do want to apologize to. I didn't even realize that the people who had made this game were aware of my presence. So I just thought, I'm just goofy, curmudgeonly old LateBlt making some videos on YouTube, and I'll just say some stupid things, and it'll be funny because it'll be like ha 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 ha, and then that's it. It's just a joke, but no, I think some people who actually worked in the game actually saw my video and were a little bit kind of got their feelings hurt, which I can certainly understand. So yeah, I feel like I owe an apology to those people because I really didn't think that I was that, I don't know, well known or whatever, that people would actually watch my videos and whatever. So this is. And also, my earlier claim that some of these portraits were ripped off from other games apparently I'm told that that's not correct. I guess some of these are based on portraits from other games. Like to me, this looks a lot like Uhura from Quest for Glory 3. I guess it's not. I guess it's based on the portrait from Quest for Glory 3, which is not the same thing, but okay. Other than the graphics, there are a few things about the game that are not totally faithful. Like there are some plot elements that aren't added, like remember I was mentioning that there's brigand combat in the streets, that you can get ambushed by brigands. Apparently that's not the case. Apparently it only happens in one very specific spot, and it's related to a small sort of side quest. So basically you can pretty much walk around these streets in relative safety, and there's only one spot where you get ambushed. They did add a few things to the streets, like this graffiti here. The message reads, "Sweeping Sir James was here." That's cute. And there's some, trash and other elements in the streets. You also probably saw in the last video there's sometimes kata merchants by the sides of the street, but they have no significance on the game at all. They don't affect the gameplay whatsoever. So anyway, and yeah, I know I complain a lot about the mouse-based interface. Honestly, it's not that bad. What I really don't like about it is it's not the mouse interface itself. I mean, I don't mind pointing at things with the mouse. It's really just the limited range of actions that it provides. Because it's like, you have basically four things that, well, no, you can't really. The walk is just for walking around. So basically you have three things that you can do with everything in the game. You can look at it, you can talk to it, or you can do an action with it. It's like, in in the early days of Sierra's adventures, you know, if you ever read a Sierra game manual from like King's Quest IV, for example, it'll have a list. The manual contains a list of like 50 verbs that you can use to interact with objects. And then in a mouse-based game like this, it's reduced to just the hand. So there's like one action you can do with anything in the game. So that, I mean, that's really what annoys me about it. It's not so much that I dislike mousing around itself. It's just that it kind of constricts the things that you can try to do with different objects in the game. What I'd really like, and I don't know why more people don't do this because it doesn't seem like it would be that difficult to do. What I think would really be awesome is if you did both. There's really no technical reason why you couldn't make a game that uses this mouse, you know, incorporates this mouse cursor-based interface, but also allows you to type. So like if right now, if I could type something like, oh hey, this, you know, if I could type, look at merchant or talk to merchant instead of having to use the icons. Hello merchant, what are you selling? I'm having a special sale on my boots. All boots come with a free bottle of wax to polish them. I don't think you can actually buy anything from these merchants in the streets, though. I mean, if you try to give them money... oh, wrong thing. Yeah, it's like you can't actually buy things from them, but anyway. But I mean, I actually made, going back to what I was just saying, I actually made once a little adventure game using Adventure Game Studio, which is pretty awesome software. It's actually the same software that's used to make this Quest for Glory 2 remake. It's really good software, and I made a little adventure game that allows you to do both. It has the mouse-based interface if you want to use it. It also allows you to type in commands, and to me that really gives you the best of both worlds. It really allows you to do both, whichever you feel like or whichever is appropriate for what you want to do. Here's Aziza's door. Let's see. Let's go ahead and knock on Aziza's door, and who is it that seeks to enter? Oh, you know what? I didn't even name myself LateBlt for this video. I just gave myself some goofy names, so it was something like this, but it probably won't be exactly. Yeah, you have not answered. You know, I don't even remember the name of the character that I created just to make this video. Let me try again. Perhaps you should return when you've learned your name and some manners. Yeah, it's a great idea, Aziz. I don't even know my name for this video. It's pretty awesome. It's probably just as well anyway, because I complained about how Aziza looks, so I'm not gonna... I probably shouldn't reveal what she looks like. You can go find out for yourself by playing the game. Honestly, the great thing about this game is that it provides a way for people to play Quest for Glory 2, because the original Quest for Glory 2 hasn't been sold in stores for a long time, and so there's no way to get the game. It's like, what if you want to play the game? This really provides an excellent way for you to play the game, so... You know, one more time, I really apologize to everybody who might have been hurt by me coming down a little too hard on this game. I didn't mean to imply in any shape or form that it's a bad game. It is not. It really is a fantastic game, and I do want to thank the people who made it, because I really think it's worth playing. And if I had known that the people who were involved in the making of this game were actually going to watch my video, I would have thanked them. I just sort of was under the impression that I was just going to make some goofy little video and it's just going to be forgotten and nobody would pay it any attention. But I guess it got some attention after all. So what the heck was that? What in the world? I just saw a black shark swim by on the street. Okay, that's different. See, this game has all kinds of little things like that, which are kind of new and interesting. And purists like me will complain and say, oh, it's not like the original game. And yeah, it's not like the original game. So, you know, I mean, it's different. It's not exactly the original Quest for Glory 2, but it's good. So, you know, like I said, if I had known that somebody involved in the making of the game had been watching the video, I would have thanked them and been a little bit more gracious, but I just kind of thought that it would be forgotten. So anyway, so go play this game. It's a great game. If you've been watching my videos and you like my videos, you owe it to yourself to play this game. It really is a good game. So, and also I didn't even include a link to the website where you can get the game in the last video. So let me go ahead and do that now using, you guessed it, Notepad. There we go. Hello, Notepad. So the website is www.agdinteractive.com. There you go. Go there. www.agdinteractive.com. Go there and download the game. It's a great game. They also one other thing, if I might complain a little bit more, the Quest for Glory 2 remake has almost totally overtaken that website. It's like the same site used to have remakes of a couple of King's Quest games on it, and it's like I don't even know where to download those games now. You can't even find those games on the site anymore. It's like the site has totally been subsumed by the Trial by Fire remake. which is, you know, it's a good game, but where are the other remakes that you did? I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, I hope that you'll play this game because it really is worth playing and worth looking at. So it's really a fantastic game, and I want to thank the people who made it and spent so much time working hard to make this game because it's great. So. All right, everyone, and I mean that honestly. I'm not just saying this to try and be nice or to try and redeem myself or anything. I mean, I really, this is really what I would have said if I'd known that people would actually be watching my last video. So I hope that that you'll play and enjoy the game. I hope that you'll like the game because it is good. So anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Bye for now.